Okay, I'll just go ahead and present this now, and I may switch around a couple of the times on some of these releases. But we have game 2 of the World Series that's today. That's as I speak, okay? Today, Saturday, October 25th. All right. So you had the first game, game 1 was the 24th Friday, and game 2 the following day. Um, with the Blue Jays now up 1-0. So as you're watching this, game 2 may already be done. Okay? But I want to go over this article, the Associated Press. Now this is the Blue Jays rookie Trey Yesavage. That's how I'm saying it. Holds down Dodgers for 4 innings in historic World Series start. Okay? Man, now that I read the title, I feel like there's more. There's going to be more here that possibly pops up on the fly. Look at that 4 right there. I just did the Lou Gehrig breakdown. His last home game. Jersey sold for, I think it was like over 27 million or something like that. But Lou Gehrig wore 4 on his jersey. And now that I look at this title, I think there's something else with that 4 also. I may catch it. Well, Dodgers, D is the 4th letter of the alphabet. But anyways, we'll get back to that because there's more important things, all right? So Blue Jays rookie Trey Yesavage holds down the Dodgers for 4 innings in a historic World Series start. Okay, here for the Blue Jays. All right. And why is it historic? Here, let's go over here. Here's some images here. So you can see the guy right there. I'm not trying to read this whole article, okay? This is I just kind of jumped right to it here. So just the he's just it's just his 7th major league appearance, okay? That's amazing right there. He became the second youngest pitcher to start a World Series opener behind Brooklyn's Ralph Branca, who did that in game 1 in 1947 at Yankee Stadium. Okay. But we're going to get into this because it's not really about the whole story with these decodes. It's about the connections, as this is a decoding channel. So look at this. So you see these two teams. Look, Dodgers, Toronto. Just like that with the language. Look at that perfect match other than different ciphers. Check that out. 72, 36, 117, and 36. And now they play in the 2025 World Series. Focus on that 117 because Trey Yesavage equals 171. So you just simply flip that 7 and that second 1 and you get that 117 still, as he was the game 1 starter. Look at his full name. Trey David Yesavage, 193, and he plays and pitches for the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto Blue Jays equals 193. Even Blue Jays has 95, like his full name. So in my last video on Drake, which I did on his birthday, right? He was at this game 1, and that was kind of like a on the fly video. But look, so Drake was at this game 1, Toronto native, right? Isn't that amazing that he's got this connection with 21 Savage? And the Blue Jays rookie's name is Trey Yesavage. And Drake trending for being at the game. Even Blue Jays equals 121. And that's the reverse cipher, 26 letters, reverse the alphabet. Z would be 1, A would be 26. Apply that method, and Blue Jays equals 121. And it's a well-known relationship between Drake and 21 Savage. Look, we can go over here and ask Google. Explain the relationship between Drake and 21 Savage. I don't know if I got to do some kind of update. It used to speak, but not no more. Drake and 21 Savage have a strong, mutually beneficial relationship built on both a deep and personal friendship and a successful musical partnership. You see that? So, what's well known. So you have this Drake, 21 Savage, Trey Yesavage connection here. And of course, Drake was at this game on his birthday 2 days before Drake's birthday is 21 Savage. On the 22nd. So their birthdays 2 days apart. What about the rapper? Remember 22 Savage? Who kind of came around and started kind of like beefing with 21 Savage? Isn't that amazing? That 21 Savage, born on the 22nd. There's been some twos that we've hit on in this decode as well. 2 days apart with the birthdays. Born on the 22nd, 21 Savage. You have 22 Savage. That could be a whole nother breakdown right there. Trey Yesavage is age 22 as this Game 1 starter in the World Series. And look at Trey's birthday, the 28th day of the 7th month. 28 minus 7 is 21, like 21 Savage. Damn. Canada equals 39. Drake turned 39 at this, he was at this game on his birthday. Trey Yesavage has 39 on his jersey. What are we doing here? Go check out that AI, Ask AI / Drake at your birthday. That was amazing. And look at this. Now we get the 20. You go a little bit deeper, you get the 21 Savage connection. 89-day span, Trey Yesavage. From his birthday to this game, an 89-day span. The opponent, Los Angeles Dodgers, equals 89. Okay, so yeah, Toronto. So the Dodgers scored 4 runs. That's that 4 I was talking about. And D is the 4th letter of the alphabet. And Trey Yesavage had 4 innings. See that? And I think there's more with that 4 as well somewhere. But how about that? I can tell there's a lot more going on here. I can only do these videos so long. Even 8 plus 9 is 17. Remember, Dodgers 117, Toronto 117. There's a lot of 17s, 71s, variations of the number associated with the Dodgers. Both these teams wear blue. Dodger blue, Blue Jays. Okay, on that Drake video I did, I showed how AI told me he was connected, I think, to an actor. His name was Blue Kimball. And again, go watch that video because I didn't mention, the Blue Jays taking on Dodger Blue. I hit on the Blue Jays connection, but you can see these teams got the same colors right there. So very solid. And I think I have one more slide here. You like that pick I put together? That's nice, huh? Oh, yeah. The Blue Jays catcher, last name is Kirk. What are the odds? What are the odds when you get Charlie Kirk being eliminated off the world stage? Like the most trending story, like probably the biggest story of the year, right? And now the team in the World Series up 1-0 in the series. Their catcher's name is Alejandro Kirk. That is not a coincidence, man. So Trey Yesavage wasn't as sharp as we wanted him to be, but he did a good job, Blue Jays catcher Kirk said through an interpreter. I guess he's foreign. That's interesting, right? With the Charlie Kirk drama, huh? Just 10 of Yesavage's 80 pitches were splitters. Man, they come with that 10 right after Kirk right there when Charlie Kirk was taken out on the 10th day of the ninth month. And he instead leaned on his slider while allowing 5 hits, striking out 5, and walking 3. His fastball velocity was down nearly 1 mile per hour from his usual. Wow, right? That's amazing. So, I mean, who's did we have I don't think we had a 109. That's it. Oh, you know what? Los Angeles equals 109. I was just going to say, if we don't have a 109, I know there's a 109 associated. Los Angeles equals 109. Charlie Kirk's death date. God damn it. Look at that. Wow. The 10th day of the ninth month. Los Angeles equals 109, and the Dodgers catcher's last name is Kirk. That's amazing, man. Remember, shooting equals 109. I didn't want to bring them up. There's another 44 right there. Wow, 107 like 17. Connected to both these teams and heavily with the Dodgers. Isn't that wild? Shooting's got the 37 like Los Angeles. There's a lot going on here. That's amazing. Let's pull up that guy now. Alejandro Kirk. What a script. Look at that. I wonder if anyone else hit on that. He's pretty decent. 15 homers, 76 RBIs, 127 hits, 282 average. He's a catcher. Out of Tijuana, now plays for Toronto. You get the 2 T's, number 30 on his jersey. But that's undeniable with his name. Gosh, look at that. Isn't that awesome? And then, wow. And I brought that up with the Kendrick Lamar, LA, Toronto, that beef, probably symbolizing this World Series of, what was to come. And, that Charlie Kirk thing too. That's amazing. I don't know if some of this, he was wearing the Dodgers stuff, hat or jacket or jersey. I know at like some of his concerts, and I don't know if I know some of these are real, but amazing, right? There's a Kendrick LA, out of Compton. That's wild. So there's a lot going on here. Let's go back over here. This game starts at 5 p.m., I guess. I don't know, wherever you're at. That's amazing, man. There's some stuff here that I'm going to miss. I mean, um let's look at some of the stats of that last game real quick. If I can find it. 11-4. Let's just scroll down. Is there a guy named Drake on one of these teams? There's Will Smith again. Oh, I think I did this in that other video. There's Will Smith. But let's look at the Blue Jays here. I think I looked at the players in that last video. There's Trey Yesavage. He gave up 4 hits, 4 innings pitched. Okay, and remember they gave up 4 runs in the end, right? So this rookie pitcher. Did they say it's his 7th start and they won by 7 runs? Is what I see right here. Is that what they said? Oh man, don't start glitching on me. Come on, man. I think they said it was like his 7th start, his 7th major league appearance, and they win by 7 runs. Who's pitching tonight? Who's pitching tonight for the Blue Jays? Are they not going to tell us? I don't know. Oh, Yoshinobu Yamamoto for the Dodgers against Kevin Gossman of the Blue Jays. Everything's scripted, man. Everything's scripted. Let's look at the starter tonight for Toronto. Here he is. Let's just look at he's number 34 on his jersey. When's his birthday? He's got the Capitol insurrection. Look at that. He's got the Capitol riot date, and his middle name's John, like Trump. And he's got the 1/6 Capitol riot day that some of the media will blame on Trump, and JD Vance's wife, and Eric Trump's birthday. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? And the Blue Jays have a guy named Kirk as their catcher. Gosh. Okay, so that's what I do over on this channel, okay? So again, game 2 may have happened by the time you see this. I don't know if I'm going to switch the videos around on when they're released. I have a couple on deck. There's probably something else with the name Trey as well. This is amazing. Blue Jays rookie Trey Yesavage holds down the Dodgers for 4 innings in historic World Series start. That was game 1. We'll see what happens in game 2. And, until then and beyond.